Hi guys, my name is Amanda and I'm from A Spender Saves. I just want to give you a little bit of a background story about me before we get into anything. I am a mother of 3 boys, ages 10, 6, and 4. I'm a stepmom to 1 teenage boy, age 17. I'm the wife of a Navy corpsman, and we currently live on 1 income with 1 car. I created this channel because over, last couple years, we've accrued a lot of consumer debt. I don't know at what point it just started all piling up and it kind of got out of control. But I just know I'm sick of it and I want it done and over with. I was always good with money when I was younger. I graduated college debt-free, no student loans. Everything was paid for either with scholarships or with cash. If I didn't have the money to pay the difference from my scholarship, then I just either cut back my classes or I just skipped a semester. I refused to pay with student loans. But once I became married, I became a stay-at-home mom with my children. Only having 1 car, I was stuck at home all the time. And I guess to spend my days while the kids napped, I went online and bought things. Same with my husband. He was just so used to having a lot of money when it was just him that he was free to buy a bunch of things. And we kind of kept that same mentality when we got married and had a family. So I wanted to create this channel to hold us accountable. Maybe someone else out there is in the same kind of situation and they want to go on this journey with me. But I really just want to put our budget out there, put our real numbers out there, and become debt-free, all while staying accountable to you, the viewers. So if this is something that you're interested in, please like, subscribe, turn on that little notification bell, and let's get right into it. So to start this journey, I decided to buy a planner. I had been looking at planners for the past couple years, and one in particular really caught my eye, and it was the Erin Condren Life Planner. But I couldn't justify paying, the $50 price tag. So I kept sticking with notebooks and making it my own. But it wasn't fun for me. I would do it for 1 month and then just go, who cares? I was tired of writing in it. It wasn't fun to look at. It wasn't pretty. So I decided just a couple weeks ago, you know what? I'm going to do it, but I'm going to do it my way. I'm going to spend the $50 to buy the Erin Condren Life Planner and do it correctly and hopefully do it forever. But I decided to use the Erin Condren Deluxe monthly planner instead. Looking at both products, I felt like the Deluxe monthly planner would give me more pages to work my budget, as well as my life isn't complicated. It isn't chaotic. It's pretty mundane. We do the same things over and over again. My kids aren't in a ton of sports. They're in sports here and there for a couple weeks. But it's all pretty manageable with the way the Deluxe monthly planner is laid out. So here it is. I am so excited for this. I'm just in awe of this product. I have wanted one for 2 years now, and I just absolutely love it. So I just want to go inside and show you my setup and how I want to do things in this planner. I haven't wrote my name yet. I still need to do that. I do not have very good script writing. I am horrible. I was never made to practice. I chose to never practice. So I'm not sure if I'm just going to write my name in or if I'm going to ask someone who has very nice cursive handwriting to write it for me. So at the year at a glance, I am going to use this for my boys' school schedule. My stepson will be moving back to Chicago with his mom, so I don't have to worry about his school schedule. I will just have to worry about my 10-year-old and my 6-year-old who attend the same school. So I'm going to put all their information in here. The other thing that I want to note is that I purchased my planner in July. So I did not start the planner in July since the month was already going to be half over. So I chose to have my planner start in August and go all the way to July. I feel like that just worked out better for me because we don't have a ton of things in July that I would have needed it in the beginning. So August is when school starts for my boys, and we got it going all the way to July. So like I said, boys' school schedule is going to go here. Now in here, because each box, there's 12 of them, and most likely they each represent one of the months of the year, I've decided to do a monthly income, debt, and savings tracker. That way I can just year at a glance pretty much look at what we've made for that month, what our debt was, what our savings was, and then I can, as the year goes on, I can see our numbers being reversed, our debt going down and our savings going up. And it's just a nice feeling to see all at once right here because, you know, when you're going month to month, you don't really notice the debt number going down. And you feel kind of like maybe halfway through the year, you're just, tired of debt. But when you come back to this page and look, you'll see what kind of progress you've been making. So that way it kind of helps you continue your motivation. And then this page starts the monthly spread. So I am going to use the first page of each month as a debt tracker. I'm going to list every individual debt that we have, you know, the amount that we owe, the payment amount, and it's just going to list everything. And I'm going to do it from highest debt to lowest debt. So that way, as the months go on, I can see it's going less and less and less and less. And eventually nothing is written on this page and I will be screaming with joy. So then we get into the dashboard. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do with this just yet. I feel like I want to create some kind of memories here instead. You know, each month we kind of do something with the kids a little bit. And I feel like I just want to print out, you know, small little pictures and just, you know, tape them or paste them here. And that way, you know, I can look back and see the joy even in the tight financial situation that we're in. You know, most of the time it's not even an expensive outing that we go to. It's something that's probably free, but the kids enjoyed it so much. So I just want to put that in there as a reminder to myself. You can have fun without having to spend money. And then on this dashboard, I want to have a habit tracker here of some of the habits that I want to keep track of. In this spot, I want to do a financial quote to help keep me motivated as well. In here is obviously going to be monthly goals, things that I want to tackle that month. And then here, instead of birthdays, I'm going to do my monthly must-dos. So things that I need to get done, whether it's financially or just within my household, things that I need to get done. I'm not going to do birthdays just because we have a lot of family members, especially on my husband's side. And we have kind of made this agreement that we're only going to buy gifts for the children. Now, at one point, my husband and I were the only ones with kids. But over the past year, my brother-in-law had a child, and that child is now 1 year old. And he is a different month than all of us. So each person that we have to buy a gift for is in a different month. So I really don't need to write the birthdays down. I have them memorized. So then on the monthly overview, I am going to track the bills that are due, and as well as any time I spend money in our variable expenses, such as gasoline for the car, groceries, you know, things like that. I want to track where I've spent the money. Okay, and then on this side, I want to fill out important dates. So like I said, I'm kind of using this not only for my budget planner, but as well as for my life. So I want to put on here, any doctor appointments that we have, any birthday parties that my children are invited to, things like that. That's what I want to put right here. Then on this page, I want to fill out our monthly budget right here. List everything for the whole entire month, all right here. Then on this page, I'm going to do a weekly check-in, but only for certain variable expenses, like, groceries and gasoline and things like that. I want to put in here and do it check-in weekly, just to see how much money I'm really spending on those things and where I need to make adjustments. On this page, I want to list all of our sinking funds and keep track of how much we currently have, how much money is going in, how much money is going out, and the ending balance. Here, I'm going to keep a transaction log for those sinking funds, as well as any unbudgeted transactions. Things tend to happen, and, life gets thrown at you, and things outside of your budget are purchased. But I want to see truly how much money just regularly gets spent and see where I can make adjustments, or maybe I forgot something that happens monthly or something that happens, every 6 months. I'll be able to notice it through the unbudgeted transactions. And then this starts the next month, and every month is going to be the same. So I want to skip back to the notes pages. And on the notes page, I'm going to create a password log for everything that I have to log into. I want all right here, so that way I know, what the username is, what the password is. Especially once I get into the consumer debt, once I start, eliminating, I'll be able to, freeze that account or close it, or possibly hold on to it because they say not to close it. I don't know. So I want to keep a password log for that. My next page is going to be a cleaning schedule. This is going to be a 2-page spread. It's going to be a cleaning schedule on this side for daily and weekly, and a cleaning schedule over here for monthly items. On this page, I want to do a list of family favorite meals, as well as, when I'm in a pinch, a themed meal schedule. Even though I see my family's favorite meals, sometimes I'm still stumped at what to cook. And my family they're not any help whatsoever. Oh, anything's fine. Whatever you make, we like. So whenever I'm in a pinch, I want to have this themed meal schedule. So that way, let's say Mondays are Mexican, Tuesdays are tacos. That way I can just look at it and go, okay, let me find something that is that theme. So it's a little bit easier to cook and make a meal plan. On this page, I'm going to do the Dave Ramsey's baby steps, but also tweak it to add in a couple more of my own steps that I want to do, that I want to accomplish. And then on this page, I am going to, actually 2 pages, I'm going to keep track of our car maintenance. Right now, I'm lucky to have my husband at home, so he takes the car in and gets it serviced. He knows about cars. He knows what needs to get done. He knows if the people that are talking to you are trying to just get your money out of you or what have you. But if he were to leave on a tour, I don't feel confident going to a car dealership or a car maintenance service and getting anything done without knowing, how long should you go between an oil change? When do the windshield wipers need to be changed? Things like that. So I want to keep track of our car maintenance tracker, so that way I can see, oh, okay, our oil gets changed, every 3 months, or our windshield wiper blades get changed every 6 months, or something like that. I want to be able to see that so I can feel confident going in and saying, nope, this needs to get done. I know that doesn't need to get done because we just did it, And this last page, I am going to list all the books that I've read for the year. I used to be such an avid reader. I would go through 100 books in a year, no problem. But ever since becoming a mom and maintaining a household, I don't read as much as I want to. And I'm kind of saddened by that a little bit. Sometimes it takes me a whole entire year just to read one book. So reading is going to be under my habit tracker. And I want to do that daily. So I'm going to list all the books that I've read here just so I can see how far I've come. And then these rest of these pages are all empty. I'm not quite sure what to fill them with. I may just leave them blank and kind of just have little scribbles on here. I have no clue. And then the back is just, you know, the stickers that come with the Erin Condren Deluxe Monthly Planner. In the pockets, I haven't needed to put anything in here yet. We will see as time goes on if I have to put anything in here. And that is the end of the planner. I hope you guys enjoyed this little setup. I hope you guys enjoyed my video. And I hope you guys do choose to come along on this debt-kicking journey with me. So I'll see you guys again in the next video. Bye.